What's up there, YouTube? We are back in my bedroom, and we got a cool little video. It's gonna be a short video. And if you remember our little moss jars, where I took some Java moss and me and Katie put it in this little jar right here. This is the one that's been growing outside. This was the first one. And well, we got about 7 total now. So I'm gonna clean them for you, kind of show you a little bit of upkeep that we do for them, and show you how much they've grown with the first one. Then we got some new fish to show you, some exciting fish. And that's pretty much it. Just gonna be like a quick little short video, I guess, of moss and fish. So yeah, we'll go right to it. Got towels over there. So one part of the cleanup on these things mostly is going to be the lids. We noticed that because they're the wood lid, for some reason they like to mold when the water touches them. So as these two over here, Katie has already cleaned these ones, that's why they look so spectacular. We've decided to keep the water as far away from the lid as possible, but still giving them enough room. This one here was also cleaned, looking real good. And same with this one. Oh, never mind. She did not clean this one. But yeah, that's why the water's so high. So these two are already finished. That's what they will look like. These ones here, that's what I'm working on. But, that's one lid done. And now we're just going to dump all these out, and then I'll rinse the moss off, probably in the same water, before I pour new water in it. And then we'll fill them all back up, and that'll be pretty much it. We'll do a quick little slow down right here, because you see this one, how dirty this jar is. This one is so dirty because we keep this one outside in the catio, and it's part of our experiment to see if regular sun helps grow the moss any faster than indoor with our house plants, stuff like that. I'm sure some of you guys are like, oh, why don't you just put it in a tank and grow it that way? Well, we're trying to figure it. We have some in tanks also, but we wanted to figure out another method that we could possibly, mass produce some without having to set up another tank.
And this is also cuttings from our massive growing moss in the tanks.
Yeah, that too. I don't know if you heard her. She said it's the cuttings from the massive growth in the tanks already, so. 7 moss jars are now cleaned. You can actually see through the water clear. This one is still the dirtiest because this one, obviously, like I said, is the outside one. These two we just labeled because they came out the molly tank. But then these 4 here, that just came out the 4-gallon. And I don't necessarily how much they've grown since we put them in here, but and I'd say they've definitely grown. This one probably the least. These two the least. This one's still growing, but these ones are growing real good. So yeah, hope you guys like the moss jars, and hopefully it inspires you guys to try your own new things. Comment below what you guys try, and maybe I can try some new things on my end as well. So now that we're done with these guys, I did them in front of the 15-gallon because I think last time you saw these orange guppies that we bred, they were in the 4-gallon. But since we put them in here, and I think there's 2 females, zoom in, they have already laid some babies. Look at those cute little guppies. We got some real dark ones, there's some real light ones. There's another one. They're all over the place though. So I'd say this tank is doing really well if there's already babies this soon. Yeah. So you guys will have to stay tuned for these guys because obviously there's one of the females right now and the male. But you know, breeding in the blue Moscow, we have no idea what these guys are going to look like. So yeah, you guys will definitely have to stay tuned for that. And then while I was doing all these, Katie got this put together. This is our, not our first succulent, but our first succulents all put together in one pot. I think this one was a new one. That might be a new one. No, that's an old one. That's an older one. I think that's an old one. These guys here and this little one are the newer succulents. But yeah, this thing's looking good. So I gotta water it. You know, and we water them with the fish tank water. That's why it's over here. So once I'm done with this video, I'll get watering on this thing. And we got one more thing to show you. Here he is. This is Rainier. That's what we named him. And yeah, me and Katie finally got a beta. This guy loves his mirror, by the way. It is a little tank, and I have seen videos where people say that these small tanks are not ideal for betas, but then I've had people at fish stores tell me that they do work for betas as long as you do all the upkeep. And we just changed the water today. That's why it's all crystal clear and all bubbly. So we do this tank I think every 2 weeks. We're trying to every 2 weeks with the moss jars. So we got those guys on the same water change. Yeah, isn't this guy cool? Got his mirror, got a fake leaf to lay on. We got his cool wood structure we just got. There's some pogo octopus, I think that's how you say it. That's the plant that's in there. And I think these are some Christmas moss balls. Little bubbler off Amazon. Yeah, that's all there is to it for the little beta tank. All right, well there you have it. That's pretty much all we got today to show you. You know, just 2 quick little things, some babies, a beta, well 3 things, and the moss jars. So like I said, if you guys like these moss jars, I can put a link in the description about where I got them on Amazon. They're pretty cheap. It's like a spice jars, I think is what they were called or something. But hopefully you guys liked the video. Hopefully you guys subscribe. My videos have been slowly taking off, but they're taking off, so it's really exciting. I'm not sure what I got planned next. I know I'm going to be doing a whole other tank update video for you guys. I just got to go through and clean them all real quick before I do it. So yeah, maybe that'll be next. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next one.